gaps. So I still hadn't made a representative team till I was 17, which this day and age, people are hanging their boots up at 17 if they haven't made under 12s, 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s. And I just, stuck with it, had great parents, great role models who were really strong-minded and positive people. And so finally made a representative team under 17s for Canterbury Bulldogs. Then I moved into under 19s, under 21s, reserve grade. I played 2 years reserve grade. Started to get a little bit of a contract there, about $20,000, $30,000, and thought I was ready for first grade. Chris Anderson was the first grade coach at the time, and he said, "No, you're not ready for first grade at this club." So in the meantime, I was doing an apprenticeship, being a fitter and turner, fitter and machinist, working with the State Rail, New South Wales. So just kept doing that. And then just at the end of when I turned about 21, I think it was, I was reading a newspaper at work one day, just become a tradesman, and I read a newspaper and it said Melbourne Storm is starting a rugby league team in Victoria. Chris Anderson's left Canterbury to go there. And I was reading it. And I rang my manager. I said, "Mate, Melbourne Storm starting. Let's give Chris Anderson a ring. He knows me, but he didn't give me a chance up here." So Chris said, "Yeah, come for a meeting." We met at a pub in Bankstown somewhere, and we got chatting. And he got the Daily Telegraph, and he wrote a contract on the back of a newspaper, on the back page, the sport page, and I signed it. And I just signed up for Melbourne Storm for 2 years at lunchtime. And I had the lucky opportunity. I went back to my workplace and sat in the boss's office with my feet on the table. You know, when we all say we're going to win the lotto, we're going to tell the boss to shove it up his backside and walk. He walked in, he said, "What the effing hell are you doing with your feet on my table?" I said, "I quit." You can't quit. You can't quit. I said, "Mate, I just signed with Melbourne Storm, brother. I'm out of here." He goes, "How much notice are you going to give?" I said, "Well, today's Tuesday, and Chris Anderson wants me in Melbourne on Friday." So I'd signed up on the spot. I had to go home and tell my mum I was moving out of home. She goes, "Oh, that's nice. When?" I said, "Tomorrow." So flew down to Melbourne with nothing more than probably the same clothes I still wear today. Rusty old pair of jeans and a couple of T-shirts and shoes, and had zero. And the journey began.
Excellent.
Where'd you end up living? Did someone at the Storm put you up? Did you end up bunking in with a teammate or something?
Yeah, luckily enough, Storm looked after all the new players, and I moved down to Richmond, down in Bendigo Street, Richmond, and I moved in with Craig Smith, the famous winger. He's probably in the photo in the background. He scored the try. He was a lower grade.
Might have been unconscious.
My one there somewhere. But he was a lower grade winger with myself in the same team, and he'd moved down as well, so we lived together for a little while. So, and then I moved from there into a house with Rusty Bowden as well. If you want to have a laugh, he's a man you need to talk to as well. So
he'll be next on our hit list. Don't worry, I remember.
You laugh at him. He's full of shit, but the funniest man alive. So that's how it all started.
Excellent.